Check us out to hear the latest on life in the volunteer state. Yvonnca and her guests discuss everything from life, love, and business with a Tennessee flair.
It's a Tennessee thing.
Always relatable, always relevant, and always a good time. This is Talking Tennessee, and now your host, Yvonnca.
Welcome back to Talking Tennessee with Yvonnca. I am your host, and guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? It's spring. Spring is in the air, yes. And we are knocking it out the park on what you need to do to get your house ready for spring, regardless if you're buying a new house, you know, what you need when you get there, or if you're staying in your house, or if you're just selling your house. You need to get your house ready on the market. We're giving tips for staying in your home or leaving your home to go to a new home.
Which one are you going to do?
Which one?
You know, which one?
Okay, so Adrienne's got her list.
I got mine.
And I've got mine. Okay. If you're listing your home, this is what you need to do.
Oh, we got the wrong, wait a minute. We got to switch.
No.
This is the right list.
I got the right list.
You got the right.
Yes. If oh yes, let's switch. You're right. I love it, y'all. I love it. Okay.
Go ahead. Anyway.
So, if you want your house to be ready to list, ready to get top dollar for your home, first of all, you need to call the Landes girls. Okay.
The one and only.
Yes, the one and only Landes girls. Yes. East Tennessee's premier experts on this market. Hands down, we know the market, we know where it's going, we know where it's trending, and we know how to get top dollar for your property.
Yes. So
let's get into it. First thing is you have to spruce up your landscaping. Why?
That's big.
That's the first, your curb appeal is the first thing that people see. When they drive down the street, they pull into your driveway, they see your curb appeal, okay? They see your landscaping, they see, please, 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 clean your front door. That is a huge thing to really, because you can have great curb appeal, but when people walk up on your porch and your door's dirty, it just sets off that, it gives off that negative effect of
whether or not they maintained it.
Yeah, is there condition that in the right up to par is what I was trying to say. Mm-hmm. And so when you clean your door and everything is like spruced up, everything is put in place, that type thing, then you know I'm going ahead of the market. Because when they walk in my house and they see how beautiful my house is, they're going to give me top dollar, okay? Mm-hmm. So that's where you start with. You start with sprucing up your front. You want to spruce up, sweep off your porch. I don't care. It could be a small porch, large porch, whatever. I don't care if it's rustic, whatever it is. You have to make sure that you sweep off your porch, okay?
And then people got to understand too, when it comes to that, I have a lot of buyers that I show that get very turned off when, you know, the front appeal is not good, or even your neighbors. I have a lot of clients that will not buy a house because the neighbor's property is unkept. So just make sure you're not that neighbor that doesn't keep their property up.
So you want to make sure that it's kept up. Number 2, apply a fresh coat of paint.
Paint does wonders.
If you have children, you need to paint inside your house, especially the really worked rooms, those rooms that everybody's playing in, working in, that you really have not had a chance to maintain.
Oh yeah.
You need to make sure that you paint those rooms so to have a fresh look. If your kids' rooms is pink, purple, or green, that type thing, you know, you may like that. Your kids may like that. But other people may have a different plan for their family, and those colors may not be it. Paint is one of the cheapest things of renovations.
Do you know, I walked into a house one day, I don't even know if I told you this. They had teal and yellow side by side on the wall.
Oh, I had it better. I had purple and yellow.
Oh my God. It was
purple and yellow. And the first thing I said is, okay, we got to get rid of this paint. Yes. Secondly, we all have pets that we love. You know, I've got Scooch. Y'all hear him all the time in my Facebook lives. You know, your pets need to be maintained. Your house needs to not smell like a pet. And your house needs to be fresh so that people are not stuck on the smell. They're stuck on the condition and what this house offers. So you want to make sure that your pets are maintained, okay? And you need to make sure that if you got a cat or a dog and accidents happen, guys. Yeah. They do. And we all want a house-trained pet, okay? But accidents do happen. People can get past an accident that they can't smell. But if they can smell that accident, right, it's not an accident. It's just the way it's being maintained. So that's a big thing. Get your carpets cleaned. You know, wipe down your walls.
And also change, I saw a house the other day, their dog had scratched or chewed on the doors. If that means that you have to just go buy a new door to replace it, please do.
Yes.
Because it does not look good when you're seeing all types of scratches and dings.
And if you sand it down, paint it. Do not leave it, you know, raw or kiltzed. You need to make sure is kiltzed a word? Kiltzed.
We know what you mean.
Yeah. Make sure you paint it so it will look uniform to your property. Okay. Number 3. If there's some repairs that you know about and you don't maintain them and you don't fix them, don't get mad if the home inspector finds them, because you knew about those repairs before they ever came in your house. Fix your repairs before you put your house on the market, guys.
And people take it very personally. Normally, because they are, no one wants their home to be nitpicked, obviously, but you got to understand it's part of the process.
It is. It's part of the process. So. Okay. The next one is transform the front door.
Yeah.
If you've got a color on there that's just dulled out, because, you know, you've lived there a long time, you just haven't painted your door right. Go get a fresh bucket of paint and paint your front door. Front doors sell houses. Front doors sell houses. So make sure you paint your front door.
Mama's favorite door is a good old red door.
It is. My doors are red. Number 5, let in natural light. Open up those windows. Open up those doors. You know, while you're cleaning and all that stuff, let natural light come in. I mean, use some great cleaning products. Fabuloso is one of them. Pine Sol, Fabuloso. There's so many cleaning products out there that you need to make sure you use while you're sprucing up your house. Put some natural light into your house and you will be ahead of the game.
And plus, it creates such a light and airy feeling. Like it's such a game changer for
most
a lot
definitely.
of homes.
Number 6, get rid of outdated decor and fixtures.
Yep.
I know gold is back in, but bronze is not. Gold is back in, but bronze is not. Get rid of those.
Why are you gonna come after our bronze people like that?
Because I'm trying to help. Listen, they do not call me the market expert for nothing. They call me that because I know what people look for in the market.
Oh yeah.
I know they come to me. People ask me, Yvonnca, what's the color of the year? What's the color paint? What's the color of this? Whatever.
What's the trend? So because a lot of people are trying to go off of the trend.
Yes.
They don't want to
They're
follow
gonna come to
into
me,
the same
Yvonnca,
thing.
what's gonna happen in West Knoxville? What's gonna happen in North Knoxville? All that. I am the market expert for a reason, because I studied my market. Number 7, be smart with renovations. Let's talk about it. Don't go do renovations that is so just for you. Because if you are talking about selling your house, you need to do renovations that's uniformed, that it could go for anybody, and that's more neutral things versus more set things, more things that's set for your family. You need things that are going to just go for anybody's home, and anybody would like going into that home. You have to make sure of that.
Yeah, and then also understand that the more unique you make that house to where it's
that's the word I was looking for, guys.
To where it's only based off of you, another buyer cannot see themselves nor their family, or they feel like, okay, if I bought this house, I'm going to have to change everything just to, depersonalize what this person has already done. You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
So just be careful with what you pick.
Make sure you do that. Now, number 8 is the last thing on my list. Clean your floors. Clean the grout. Clean your floors. Sweep all your floors, the corners, your baseboards.
People notice
all that
stuff.
Clean your baseboards, okay? And I know nobody likes to clean baseboards. I hate it. I do. But I have this mop that I'm going to put down in the comments for you. That I have, and it's a mop that you can take the device that goes across baseboards, cleans them so well. Best thing on the market.
So we'll make sure to put this down in the YouTube comments.
Yes.
And we'll put it down on our podcast comments where you can see too.
Exactly.
So either one.
We'll put that down, and we'll put down my Amazon favorite list. And there's a lot of things on my favorite list that you can put into your home to make your house beautiful, and it can make your house ready for sale. It can make it just ready for you to walk in the door after work. Come on, Adrienne, let's go with your list.
Okay, we got my list now. Okay.
We're going to turn the camera a little bit to Adrienne.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hey, how y'all doing? Okay.
Yes.
So this one is going to be, this next thing that we're going to talk about is living in your house. What should you do while you're still living in it? Okay. Yes. So number 1 is pulling weeds. Okay. I know nobody wants to pull weeds. I don't like pulling weeds, but it does make a difference on how that curb appeal will look, and how like your flower beds and stuff like that. It makes a huge difference on what that's going to look like. So you want to make sure that you just pull those out so it doesn't look like there's just something sticking out in the middle of your beautiful flowers.
Yes.
Okay. So number 2. Prune the summer blooming flower shrubs. So what this is, so you're making sure, shape your shrubs, y'all. Make sure you're getting things out of them if there's different crazy things that might be in them, or just making sure that they're shaped properly. Nobody likes to drive up really to a house that's part of the curb appeal and seeing, a bush that's, going like this.
Overgrown.
I mean, it's very overgrown and unmanaged.
Yes.
So you just want to make sure that you're taking out the time to do that, because it is spring, and that's one thing. People are getting into what their gardens are going to look like, what their house is going to look like in the spring. So you want to make sure that you're reflecting that and giving them a vision of what they could have.
Good job.
Okay. Fertilize the beds.
Yes.
That's a big one.
Turn your thumb into green instead of black. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll be the first one to tell you, I am not the green thumb person of the family. I am horrible at landscaping. My parents are better at that than me, but hey,
she has a black thumb.
I do. I really do. I do what I can and I go on.
It's probably brown now.
You think I've upgraded?
I think you've upgraded. It's not black, it's brown.
Okay.
I'm trying to get to green.
Anyway.
Keep going.
So you got to fertilize the beds, because you still want to keep everything together. And if no one wants to have like brown patches of grass and things of that nature whenever you're doing what you need to do. So whenever you're trying to grow your grass, sorry, lost my train of thought.
Your grass and your flowers.
Grass and your flowers, yeah.
That's what she was trying. That's why we're good together.
Yes. Number 4, inspect trees and shrubs for winter damage. So this does happen quite a bit, that you may see that some of your plants or things or trees may have died off. And that would be a good thing to try to look and see if, hey, do I need to totally get rid of this, or can I revive it? If you can't revive it, then that's when you need to, call somebody or remove it yourself and be able to clean up your yard. Okay.
Yes.
Number 5, rake off or trim any winter-killed brown leaves from year's perennial flowers. So this is just kind of, this is something you should be doing all year round, even if you keep flowers in your house. If you're starting to see that it's, certain ones are dying, you can clip certain things to keep the rest of your tree from dying, but also get rid of the ones that may not look so pleasing to the eye. Okay. So that's a good thing you should always do.
What's the next one?
Divide perennials. That may be something you know more about.
Divide perennials means that if you have a big bunch of perennials and you want to have flowers in a different area, you can split a perennial, cut it in half, and you can take the other half, fertilize it, put water on it, and grow it somewhere else. So that's what dividing perennials is. So if you want to have a bigger area of whatever flower that may be, that's one way to do it. Instead of having to go out there and buy more perennials, why don't you just split your perennials, and then
there you go.
And that's how you save money.
And that's a good way.
A lot of people don't know that you can split perennials.
Yeah, I didn't know that. And then just think of certain things. Do you have limbs? That's one thing that we have run across quite a bit. Do you have limbs that are growing over top of your house? Could be growing over top of your
limbs
house.
That just like it's been raining.
Yeah,
and all that stuff. Like our front yard this weekend, we're gonna go through the front yard. Adrienne just doesn't know that yet. We're gonna pick up the little small branches that fell out of the trees from the rain and the storms. Yes, we are.
Oh,
yes.
I got to show house, so I can't help with that. I'm sorry.
She's going to help. We just wanted to bring spring into your homes. No matter if you're living there for good or if you're ready to sell, we wanted to give you some ideas on how to get your house ready for spring. The biggest thing I would tell you, hands down, open up your windows. Open up the windows, let the fresh air come in, the natural light come in, and just, the smell of spring is like, it just brings your spirit to me to a different level. And if you want that to happen, because there's so much is happening in the world that we could think of negatively, let's think of some positive things that is just really good for our souls. And so spring is a good thing to bring into your homes for your children. Your children are going to be out playing and doing. Just bring in some fresh air. And know, if you want to buy or sell, call the Landes girls for all your real estate needs. Our phone numbers mine is 865-660-1186. And Adrienne's is 865-659-6860. Yes, she was about to say it. I was like, let me just go and say it. Yeah. So it's 865-660-1186. All the numbers will be down in the comments. That was my number, and Adrienne's is 659-6860. Yes. We are here to serve you. If you're in East Tennessee, call on us to buy or sell. Tune in every Thursday to Talking Tennessee with Yvonnca. I am your host, and I am breaking down lifestyle, real estate, family, love, you name it.
Everything.
We talk about it. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for listening to Talkin' Tennessee with Yvonnca. Watch out for our weekly episodes from the First Family of Real Estate, and check us out on the web, www.YvoncaSalesRealEstate.com. See our videos on Yvonca's YouTube channel, or find us on Facebook under Yvonnca Landes and Twitter @Yvonnca Landes. And don't forget to tell a friend about us. Until next time, Yvonnca signing off.